Hello and welcome to another edition of The Hot Seat, powered by Sri Lanka Insurance. My name is Lloyd from the morning show Light 87. I'm joined by a very interesting man who's had quite the story. And this is the founder of Pearl Studio. Thank you for joining us, Sohail Shakil.
Sri Lanka Insurance Motor Plus, driven by you.
Hi Lloyd, how are you? Thank you for having me here.
It's our pleasure, thank you. Now we're going to start off, Sohail, by asking you if you can describe yourself in under 10 words.
Hardworking, passionate, driven, friendly, funny, bald. I cut it off from that for you.
Now moving on, you see you've been working in the jewelry industry for a while, right? And then you founded Pearl Studio. Now speaking of the origin story, were you always drawn to jewelry since you were young, or was it something you targeted? You were like, okay, look, I can have a good path here, so you followed it, or was everything just by chance?
It was totally by. Well, I didn't select jewelry as per se. It was me. I was applying for a job when I was 19, and I got into a jewelry industry. So that's how the introduction was. I was working in that company for about good 4.5 years, and that's how jewelry grew into me. And I saw the potential of the product, and I studied a lot about it. I knew what the industry was, and that's how I thought, the jewelry is the career path that I'm going to take by going on direction by myself.
Right. So at what point did you think, you know what, Pearl Studios, I'm going to stop working for a different company, right? I'm going to become a boss, and I've got this great idea. When did that spark?
That was right. So basically, I was working for a jewelry company, and it was pretty good. So among the years I worked over there, I kept on scaling. So I started with a management training course, and then slowly I was introduced into the international marketing sector, and then I started handling international clients. From there on, I kept on scope, and then it was at one point that you feel, okay, I'm getting a better break, or I can have a better break, or I can do something in this industry. I've reached where I wanted to reach in the past 4.5 years, and it's the time to look for the next step. That's when I formulated a small plan of what I wanted to do on how I'm going to approach it. So my idea was just start a service sector behind, basically like a back-end office for international clients where they could get their jewelry designing done, concept developments done, websites done, digital media sorted. So it was a service offering company in the start, what I wanted to do. And then I approached a Japanese partner who's my current mentor, Mr. Sandeep Shah, and hey, I have an idea like this. Would your company be interested to go for a round of initial investment? And that's when the entire thing started for Pearl Studios. It was basically knowing that I had reached where I wanted to reach, and what was my plan to take the next step. So I formulated a plan and just approached a probable investor who was in good terms.
Yeah. So this is like one of two stories we hear a lot. There's either people that they've been working at a different company, but they've had a dream and a vision, and they follow through, or sometimes you hit the ceiling and you can't grow anymore.
Correct.
So you think, I'm going to take this to the next level on my own. So well done. Now speaking about the Pearl business, Sohail in particular in Sri Lanka, how have you found your market? How's the scope? Also given Sri Lanka's historical significance for pearls, and is Sri Lanka a thriving spot for a pearl business? Are you finding? Because not many people do what you do.
It's been a really fun site with an entire angle of pearls being a very niche product. Not many people wear it. It comes with a lot of education of the product firstly, right? So if someone walks into my store, our first thing to do is educate them about pearls and what it really is, because the general conception in Sri Lanka is that pearls are not very expensive. Yes, they are not the most expensive gemstone available, but they are one of the most prettiest gemstones that are available in the market. So that's been an education sector for us. Yes, that would be a challenge, but the fun and flip side of it is Sri Lankans adore pearls, and it's been a very niche of a certain segment clientele that walks into us, and it's been good. So we have been catering, and we've also introduced a fun line with pearls. Basically, because pearls do not go for high value, we have a different kind of operation going on in one golf face where people can purchase pretty pearl designs at affordable prices as well. So we've segregated our market. So it's not been as tough as thought that introducing pearls into Sri Lanka is going to be hard. It's actually been not bad. It's been good,
Yeah.
and then we are making a name for it. So people have over the last 2-3 years we've developed a good customer base, I would say.
Yeah, and to be honest, Sohail, even speaking of pearls, I think there's a lot of lookalikes, right? People
Yes.
mistake, oh, this is a pearl necklace. It's not really the case sometimes, because real pearls are a lot more valuable, and they have a certain look. And I think we should start, I think because Sri Lanka is waking up to, sourcing and how things are supplied, and so I think the value for real pearls is obviously on the rise now with
Yes.
what people like you are doing. Do you
Yeah.
find that a lot of the time they can't tell the difference, or do you find that people?
It is challenging to tell the
Yeah.
difference between a real pearl and not so real pearl. It's basically it goes deep into the pearl market,
Yeah.
but it's all right, I would say. I mean, like, of course, there's no certified laboratory in Sri Lanka that can give you an X-ray of a pearl right now. So it is pretty tough. Even if someone walks into my store and tells me that hey, can you check this pearl necklace
Really?
if it's genuine or not, and how much would it actually be, or what's the real worth of it? It's not easy to say.
Wow. Okay.
It's honestly not easy to say. And so in those kind of cases, what you need to do is you need to get the pearl from either Japan, which is certified, and it gives you the 100% specifications. There are customers who walk in for those kind of things as well.
Yeah.
So it's
They want an authentic.
an authentic certificate. So it's best if someone is actually buying a pearl necklace, you buy it from a certified store around the world, so that there's some kind of backtrack that you have bought it from this kind of place.
Now, speaking of pearls, what are the most expensive and the most rarest? And maybe at your collection at Pearl Studio, what are you the most proud of that's in the collection?
Okay, there is a very special product at Pearl Studio that I am proud of. Basically, we have this product called the Keshi and Sapphire necklace, right? So it's a combination of about 60 to 70,000 pearls, and Keshi pearls are considered the smallest pearls in the world. So it takes about a year to string it.
Wow.
Just about a year to string it, and you need 3 to 4 craftsmen working on it continuously, because it's very tiny pearls that cannot be stringed through very easily. So that is one of the most famous and popular products that we make. It's sold mostly in Japan and US.
Right.
And it's for that market. So it's designed by our Japanese partners, and it's collaboration between us and them, which is a phenomenal piece of jewelry.
Right. We want to check it out, to be honest.
Yes.
So, as someone who's worked for a company before, now that you are a founder, you're doing your own thing, and you're kind of making your dream come true. What's been the most rewarding thing?
Well, the most rewarding thing has been, I would say, the gratification of you doing your own thing. I mean, there's nothing really to beat that for me. The fact that you're doing what you're supposed to do, and you're following the epitome of being a real self-made man, and that's probably the best gratification you could get. I mean, in that sense, yeah.
Right. Wonderful. Now we also hear that you have a history in cricket. Is this true?
It is true. It was a big part of my childhood. I played for St. Peter's College up until under 19 level. So it was a good 12-13 years of my life that I was a cricketer, and it's been fun. It's been really beneficial for what I am today, I would say, because it instills early roots of teamwork, commitment, or hard work, and stuff like how to get along with people, how do you communicate with people, how do you handle banter, how do you handle sarcasm, how do you handle pressure when you're dropped, when you're not dropped.
Yeah.
So it does. I would say doing sports during my early childhood was a really good thing. It has helped me today a lot. Yeah.
And what are your thoughts on the current team?
I'm liking it right now. Right
Right
now it's nice. I like the young blood that has come
Yeah,
into the team, and I like what they are representing. It's some passion in the team. Finally, they want to win, and that's really nice to see. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go bang, bang, bang. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's shoot it. Let's see how this goes.
Okay. Name one other company and a CEO that you're inspired by, and why?
Elon Musk, Tesla. The man's going to the space, bro. What do you want me to say?
Fair play. What has been the biggest achievement by your business this year through the pandemic?
Man, being honest, running it.
Yeah.
It's tough.
If you could have dinner with 4 people in the world right now, any 4 people, yeah?
Prophet Muhammad, peace be on him, Ertugrul, Virat Kohli, my best friend,
Okay, and your best friend is?
Ali Khan.
All right, there you go. Powerful list, man. Powerful list. What's a problem you've got to solve today?
Black Friday, bro.
Black Friday.
It's a big one.
What time do you usually go to bed at night? Because founders and CEOs and all these company heads, they have these methods,
Lately it's been between 11 to 1. It's been good.
11 to 1,
It's
yeah.
been good.
That's a magical hour. Usually, what is the first thing you do when you are dressed up for the day?
Apply my perfume,
Right.
wear my watch,
Okay.
pack my gym bag, start the car.
That's it, and you're gone. Gym bag. So do you work out in the morning?
No, bro, I work out after work.
But you're all prepared.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's good. It's been good. I've been consistent for about a year and a half.
Nice.
5 to 6 times a week. Achievement.
Well done. If you could describe your style in one word.
Versace.
Versace. Okay. Your favorite junk food?
Burgers.
Burgers. If you could break a record, what are you the most likely to break? Which record?
Not being on time, bro.
What they say, again, Sri Lanka, you do this enough, okay? If you, by this definition, all of us are the most creative people in the world. But they say that creative people, they have their own timing sometimes, right?
Bro. My
That's your
entire life depends on false promises, bro. Ma'am, I'm going to deliver to you today.
On the way from Japan. What is the kindest thing anyone's ever done for you? If there's one thing where you're like, wow.
Bro, being a true friend.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say my best friend Ali Khan. It's been a true friend, bro.
Yeah.
It's the kindest thing, bro. Keeps you on check, keeps you telling how much your potential is, where you need to be, where you need to grow, what needs to be done, what not needs to be done, what's right, what's wrong. That's a blessing to have, bro.
And how long have you guys been friends?
Bro, we've been best friends since grade 5, so that's, I don't even know how many years now.
Yeah.
So it's...
So it's different, this is just my experience. I feel like you can have best friends, but as you might know, as you get older, you start drifting apart because people start focusing on their lives, yeah? But it's cool that you've got a friend since you were grade 5, who you've known that long, and he's still...
It's been crazy, bro. He's been family since. I mean, it's probably, down my religious line also. It's a friend's companion is the thing you really need to get through life. And I'm surrounded by a couple of them, bro. Good ones, right? Really driving ones. But the best friend's been always with me since. We've gone through different routes, but now we work together. So he works with me at Pearl Studio.
Beautiful.
And it's... Bro, you hold each other up. I mean, that's the kindest thing you could do for someone. Bro.
So, speaking of which, if someone asked you what was like I am now, if you had to pick one of the things you've done for people, in your opinion, what is the kindest thing you've done for someone?
I've done for someone.
Yeah.
Bro, I've done a lot of, I don't know, kind things maybe.
If there's something you did and you're like, I can't believe I just did that.
Bro, I'll tell you a thing I do though, bro.
Yeah.
It's something I think it's nice. It's a good habit to have.
Yeah.
Basically, bro, when I see someone on the road, someone who's asking for money or something, whatever it is, you consider them as tokens to heaven, bro. And you just give whatever you have. It's like you're collecting points to go to heaven, bro. It's a good thing to have, you're helping someone. And I just keep a stack of change always with me in the car, something. Every time I see them, I never say no, just take something and I give it.
Man, I think, you're so right because to me, there's a lot of, let's be honest, a lot of injustice in this world, but something I just can't still stomach is the fact that people are hungry. You know what I mean? By now, man, we've been around on this planet for a long time, yeah? We've built skyscrapers, we've gone to the moon, we still haven't solved hunger. It's nuts. Anyway, it's beautiful. Thanks, man. What is one missed opportunity that you wish you had a second chance to kind of try and tackle?
Maybe moving to the US earlier.
Yeah?
Maybe. But no regrets there, bro. Some good.
Right. What do you think people misunderstand about you the most?
Bro, sometimes they think I'm hard to approach, bro.
Okay.
Not the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
Just a matter of hi, and I'll be talking to you for a good 5 minutes, asking what do you do, where you are, and by the time we are done, bro, we'll actually know each other a little bit better, bro.
Fantastic. So listen, if you want to speak to him, just say hello.
Yeah.
So let's say another quick fire round.
Thanks, bro.
And before we say goodbye, we've got one question for you, and that is, what does the future hold for you and Pearl Studios? What are you setting your sights on next?
Oh, bro, the goal is, make it bigger, of course, make it a little bit more on the high-end international levels, international surfaces is the future, I would say, for Pearl Studio. But how we get there is a long journey ahead. But that's the goal, I think. It should be on better levels.
Fantastic. And where can people find you and Pearl Studio?
But we are located in 2 locations. One is in Kolpiti and one is at One Golf Mall. You could drop into our studio anytime. You can reach us via Instagram or just give us a call. I personally handle the call, so just shoot me up on the Pearl Studio line and you'll probably be able to reach me.
There you go, fantastic. So be sure to check them out. Sohail Shakil, founder of Pearl Studio. Thank you for being on the hot seat.
Thanks,
Thank
Lloyd,
you so
for
much.
having me. It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. And this is brought to you by Sri Lanka Insurance. My name's Lloyd. Until next time, like, share the video, and we'll catch you soon.
Sri Lanka Insurance Motor Plus, driven by you.